So, this happened. Hello my beautiful babes, how are we doing today? So yeah, I'm now a brunette. This was something that was a very spur of the moment decision. I wanted something changed, just suggested I should dye my hair brown. And so we went and got a box dye from the supermarket, and lo and behold, I am now a brunette. I admit it's not the best dye job, but I'm not too stressed by it. If I had decided in a couple of weeks that it's just crap and I hate it, I can always go to a salon and get it changed because, well, it's hair. It's hair, it'll grow out. I'm not really that concerned by that. Today's video, I'm gonna give you guys a room tour. Now, I made a comment in my cleaning with me video, which I will link down below if you haven't seen that one. My room isn't exactly what I would call aesthetically pleasing. It's just very mismatched at the moment, but I'm going to be changing that hopefully soon. But yeah, I figured why not show you guys the before and what the room looks like now. That way when I do the big room change, you guys will know what went into it. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling and we're gonna get just straight into the video. Okay, so we're gonna start off with a quick overview of the room. So that's just the room. Okay, so that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. See you later. Bye. Okay, obviously I was joking. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with just the back of my door. So here's my door. And I have this hook on here, which is where I like to hang, as you can see, my handbag. I also put my towel and my dressing gown on the back of the door. I just like having it within reach. And as you can see, there's like paint marks all over the door, which was there when I moved in. But when I paint the room, that's going to get fixed anyway, so we're going to forget about that. So we'll come to the left of the door, and here I just have this white bookcase that I got from, I think it was Kmart, a couple years, oh, it was years ago that I got that. But yeah, so on this top shelf here, I have my little Venus flytrap, which I got recently. It's not doing too great. I don't exactly have a good track record with plants, but we're trying. And there's just a water bottle I used to water it. This picture I actually made. It's just obviously, as you can see, a rabbit. So I made that just to sort of add some colour to this shelf. So here I just have some of my basic skin stuff and deodorants. So I use... This is my perfume that I'm wearing at the moment. It's the Black Musk by The Body Shop. I actually got this for Christmas from my boyfriend's mum. And I have a Britney Spears perfume. I don't really wear this one too much. It's a very floral scent and I don't really like floral scents too much, but still a pretty smell. Here's my roll-on Rexona Deodorant. I'm trying to go away from aluminium-based deodorants. And I know this one is aluminium based, but I want to use up what I've already got before I switch over, so that's that. And this is my Aloe Vera skin toner. I'm going to do a skincare routine and talk more about this, but I really like this because I have sensitive skin and it doesn't make me red or break out at all. So here I've got a little jewelry box that my grandpa gave me a long time ago. This top one just has all of my rings and earrings. I'm not really a big jewellery wearer, but I always like to have these pieces here just in case. This drawer is where I keep some of my necklaces. Again, don't really wear a lot of necklaces, but there's a few of them that I do wear a lot. And the next one is bracelets. Again, like you see, I have 2 bracelets in there. Again, just like having them there. And here in this little bag, I have some of my calisthenics badges when I used to do calisthenics. So just keep them in there, and that's in that. And to the second shelf we have obviously some books, and this white horse here, it was actually given to me by my grandma, and she's sadly passed away, so this is a big sentimental value piece to me, and I've had it since I was a little girl. I did have a set of 3 of them, but my brothers broke the other 2, so this is the last one I have left. Just under that we have this little teddy bear. I can't remember where I got it from. I just think it's really cute. just a little teddy bear with a, I think it's an amethyst stone. Yes, it's really pretty. So this first shelf, a lot of it's book series that I've read all of these. So behind the horse we have obviously Hunger Games, which I've read. But yeah, so that's my first shelf. I also have a little Daryl from The Walking Dead pop vinyl. Now this whole shelf here is dedicated to my favourite book series, which is the Dark Hunter series by Cheryl and Kenyon, and this is by far my favourite series. I really like YA fiction, so this is a good series if you're interested into YA fiction. That I've also got just a bunch more of the same author's books. These are all from the same series. Oh, so these 3 are from the same series. These 2 are different series, and so is that one. And these are just some like little ones that I haven't read yet. So that's the bookcase. Coming across from there is my desk, which you guys have seen because this is where I film a lot of my videos. It's a very old desk. We've had it in the family for years, and as you can see, it's very scratched and dented and old. Up here I have this little organizer that I got from Kmart, which just holds my diary, some of my school books, some tape, and there's also some sticky notes in there, and a little diary, and just all my school stuff, so I can keep them all in one place. I like trying to keep everything organized and in one spot. The next thing we have is my massive computer, which I talked about in my house sitting video. It's actually a HP Envy. My brother gave this to me after my computer went kaput. But yeah, I really like this computer. It does a really good job of running some of the programs I use. We have my pencil holder, which has a bunch of my pens that I use a lot. These flowers are fake. They're actually like a, I don't know, it's like a foam thing. I did have real flowers in here, but they all died, so I replaced them with some fake ones. Here I just have my maths books, which I'm trying to study for my maths test, which is kicking my butt, and I hate maths. My desk chair is just a really old kitchen chair, which is gross, and I need to replace it. Just a quick overview of my desk. Beside that, we have my little bin and my shoes, which is I just like to kick them off there when I'm done with them. We have my closet, which I'm not going to open and show you because it's just trash. I need to go through and organize it. This cross on here is actually a gift from one of my mum's friends. Now, I'm not religious at all. I just really like the style of it. I'm really into like that gothic look, and I thought this was really pretty, so I decided to hang it on my door. So next to that we have my saltwater fish tank, which I know it's only half full, and that was done intentionally because I'm going to be moving all my room around soon, and it'll just be easy for that once it's drained. I'm not going to talk too much about this because I'm going to do a whole video about my pets soon, so we'll talk about that more soon. Going to the left again, this is my empty 4-foot fish tank, which used to house my rescue axolotl. A story about the axolotl and what happened. I might do a story time video about that if you guys are interested. Let me know in the description below. But yeah, this is just an empty 4-foot tank, which has got a bunch of stuff underneath it, just junk. I'm debating whether or not I want to set this back up as a freshwater tank or whether I just want to pack it away. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about that. Going to the left again, here is my freshwater tank. Again, I'll do a more in-depth video about my freshwater tank and what kind of fish I have in there. Above that, there is a little mirror, which I can't really use because the cupboard's in front of it. This is my chest of drawers, which I actually got from my brother's girlfriend, and yeah, it's just a really sturdy dresser, which obviously holds all my clothes in it. I'm not going to show you this top drawer because it's got my underwear in it and you guys don't want to see that. But then I have my t-shirts, my pants, and I will show you this bottom drawer. This bottom drawer is literally just full of my like fish supply stuff, and it's a bit ridiculous. I cleared a lot of this out recently and got rid of a bunch of stuff that I don't use anymore, but there's still a fair bit of like ornaments and just bits and pieces that I need to keep the fish tanks running. And here again is just a bunch of fish supplies. From there we have my big window, this is the only window I have in my room, but it's really good because it lets a lot of light in during the day. Now we come to my bed. This is a queen size bed which used to belong to my mum. I'm actually thinking about downsizing to a double bed because it does take a lot of space in the room. Above my bed I have this little wall decor thing that I made just because the walls are very bare, as you can see. I wanted to have something there that would just fill in that space. So that's my bed. Beside my bed we have my bedside table. Now this lamp I've had since I actually moved out of home and went to university. So it's really old and a bit beat up, but I'll be replacing that hopefully soon as well. Now, one thing I always like to make sure I have on my bedside table is a book. Even if I don't always get around to reading it, I like to always have a book next to me so I can read it before I go to bed. On top of that, we have a little notebook which I just like to write down some stuff in. I've got a lot of YouTube ideas in here. And then we've got my glasses which I use just for distance. I don't need it for reading, but I like to put them there when I'm not wearing them. I have this wax melt burner here, which the scent in there at the moment is actually citronella. I really like the smell of citronella. I think it's a really pretty smell, and also it just helps to keep away bugs and other stuff. Here we have a picture of my nephew. This is Bo. He's actually 8 years old now, which is ridiculous to believe that he's now 8 years old, but yeah, that's when he was, I think, 3 or 4, something like that. But yeah, little cutie. Next we have, this is my bedside table. Again, it's just a really old bedside table. As you can see, it's all scratched up. Again, this used to belong to my mum, and I'm debating whether or not I want to sand it back and paint it and reuse it, or whether I want to buy a new bedside table. It's just that. I'm not going to show you what's in the drawers because it's just a mess and I need to go through all that. Finally, we have another bookcase just here, which is next to my bed. On top of it here we have, this is a trophy that I got last year when I got championship in unsighted in my club for archery. Those of you who may not know, who may not have seen my video, I actually do archery, and I was lucky enough to win our club championship in bear bow, which is basically just like a longbow. But yeah, and we have, behind that we have the series by PC and Christian Cast. I never actually finished this series. I started reading it but never really got around to finishing it. I will eventually, but it's just something I haven't got much time to do at the moment. These are some books that I had to read for uni, and I really liked these 3, so that's why I've kept them. Here we have a little mirror that I like to use sometimes. So we have this little wolf box. I don't know where I got it from. I've had it for so long I can't remember where I got it from, but yeah, that's that. And again, we have some more YA fiction novels. J.R. Ward is another author of mine that I really like. She writes a very sort of urban vampire stories. Sometimes, oh, I say vampire, but very urban fiction stories, and it's really good to read if you're interested in that sort of thing. Again, below that we have some more books, and below that we have some more books. That was my room tour video. Like I said, I'm going to be redoing it very soon. If you're interested in seeing what I end up doing to my room, consider subscribing so you don't miss out when I do upload my new video. Thanks again for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you beautiful people later.